Hey everyone! I know we said no video this week, but the Lord laid something on my heart this morning that I feel like needs to be addressed. It started with a post that I saw on Facebook that honestly upset me. And I was at work at the time, so I couldn't really elaborate on that. So I reposted it on my Instagram, and kind of left it at that. But I felt like that wasn't good enough. It stayed with me, and I began to think about it more and more, and it upset me more and more. And then I got sent home early because of the weather, and the Lord basically said, you know what you need to do. So here we are. So I'm gonna read you the post. It's like a little meme, and it says, we need to teach our daughters to know the difference between a man who flatters her and a man who compliments her, a man who spends money on her and a man who invests in her, a man who views her as property and a man who views her properly, a man who lusts after her and a man who loves her, a man who believes he's a gift to women and a man who believes she's a gift to him. And then we need to teach our sons to be that kind of man. My dad died when I was 16, and so for me, that was basically where my problems started. And I know a lot of other people whose problems start there as well, whether their dad died or abandoned them or just wasn't there, didn't show them the attention, love, and affection that a parent should show their children. It's crazy how much that one single person impacts so much, especially their absence. For boys, they almost start to lose who they are, lose their identities, and girls develop crazy daddy issues. I had them. And I know guys who have admitted to feeling lost or not knowing who they are because they didn't have their dads around. But either way, you kind of begin to look for love in the wrong places, and you'll do basically anything to get that. And once you find something that you feel like gives you that, you do anything to keep it around, and it becomes this very vicious cycle. One scenario, girls want to feel that love so badly that they start to give themselves away to guys to feel love and to keep them around, and they'll do pretty much anything that they need to do to get love, to feel accepted. And guys see that happening, and for them it gives them a feeling of importance and validity to have these people who are in love with them. And we see it all the time where they kind of begin to collect girls to get that validation that they've been looking for. And then of course the girl finds out that she's not the only one, and she realizes that that person doesn't love her, and that leaves her worse off than before, because now she's wondering why she wasn't good enough. why she alone wasn't good enough, if she did something wrong, what did she do wrong. It breaks her, essentially. And then she starts to look for someone else to comfort her. And the cycle starts all over again. I personally was in that situation, and I know people who still, even now, are stuck in that situation. And it's awful. It's an awful place to be. And I will tell you right now that Jesus is the only solution for that situation. He is the only person with enough love and enough power to fill that void in your life. I know that from experience as well. I opened it up. At the end of my Instagram post, I left my personal email address for anyone who might be struggling with that situation still, to email me if you want to talk, or you'd like for me to pray for you, with you. I know that this is something that's hard to admit to, and it's not something that you feel comfortable leaving, in a comment for everyone else to see. So that's why I decided to make it a private thing. I'll put my email address down below in the video info for anyone who wants it. Other than that, guys, next week Marcy will be sharing her testimony, and I know that it's going to bless you all, so I can't wait for you to hear it. And so we'll see you back here next week. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Bye.